To weather now and a look at our Muskegon tower cam. Looking kind of damp out there after not seeing much rain this month. Many of us have seen showers over the last couple of days.
And cooler temperatures as well. Chief Meteorologist George Lessons joins us now with a preview of what to expect this week.
Well, the heavy rain today has been confined to the lakeshore, and when it rains, it pours. Yes, a lot of rain in Muskegon County. 2 3/4 inches just in Muskegon Airport alone, with heavier amounts north of the city. That is the most rain in one day in Muskegon since May of 2020. That is a new record for the date, and there are higher rainfall totals from the Weather Underground. 4 to 5 inches north Muskegon and points northward. Unofficial report of 7 inches plus there in Laketon Township. So there is a flood advisory for Muskegon County until 2:15 in the morning. Just be very careful if you travel those back roads. There could be some flooded or maybe even some few washouts. Most of the rain has been just hugging Lake Michigan and the lakeshore. We've had lesser amounts inland, but our rain will just continue to come down until about 2 o'clock in the morning here in Grand Rapids, and then the sun gradually comes out tomorrow and will recover out of the 60s into the 70s. There is more rain in the forecast. We'll tell you when that will occur a little bit later on.
All of our plants have been very happy the last couple of days.
Oh my goodness, I can hear mine just go, thank you, thank you, thank you. And my peppers are still thriving, George, especially now that they got a good drink.
Yes, some areas got some much needed rain, some got more than they anticipated.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Especially in Muskegon County. Laketon Township reporting over 7 inches of rain just since midnight. Take a look at the 13 weather ball, calling for more rain in sight tonight. It's also red. Tomorrow, a little bit warmer weather ahead. Cloudy and rainy, especially at the lakeshore. It's been raining pretty good throughout the day in Grand Haven and Muskegon, where temperatures are coolest. Only 60 in Hart, 64 Muskegon, 62 in Ludington. Inland, we're in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. It's a very humid upper 60s with dew points well into the 60s. Kind of almost feels a little tropical out here if it wasn't for the cool temperatures. Our dew points have jumped anywhere between about 5 and 15 degrees in the past 24 hours. We have a low pressure system coming up right over southwest lower Michigan. Originally it was going to come up over here, but it's a little bit further west. So right around that parent low, we've got the heavier rain from about west of 131 toward the lakeshore. Still raining very heavily in the Holland area. Down to the south, there's some more active weather where severe weather is possible in southwestern Ohio around Cincinnati and points southward, but that will not be here. We'll see this low lift to the northeast, and then gradually overnight the rain will eventually come to an end. Here's the 8 o'clock with that low pressure system right in there, and then it travels up over Lake Huron later on tomorrow morning. A couple of lingering showers to the east by daybreak, but the roads will just be damp and then it'll dry out very quickly. Sunshine in the afternoon, and then all eyes will be on the next weather system that will be coming up from the south. This is going to be the remnants of Tropical Storm Helene, which is way to the south of the Gulf Coast right now. But there's the storm by 8 o'clock on Friday evening, right up over southern Indiana. Very tight winds. We could see some breezy conditions, but we'll stay dry all the way through Saturday until some of those showers start to come on up in West Michigan on Sunday. Further north you travel, the more sunshine on Saturday and Sunday, and the further south you travel, the better chance that you will see some rain, and that'll all come from Helene. Breaking it down day by day, no rain through at least Friday, and then late Saturday into Saturday night through Monday, we will see most of the rest of the rain. We're not talking a lot, maybe a half an inch or more. The trend will be then back to warmer than average temperatures, back into the 70s from the 30th through October 4, with an equal or slightly higher chance that we will see less precipitation during that 5-day period at the end of the month. Flood advisory in effect, as you can see, for Muskegon County until later on tonight. Well, periods of rain, some places heavy at times, mid-50s north, upper 50s south. Northern areas, you can expect some light rain to continue with mid-50s for overnight lows. Here in the greater Grand Rapids area, we'll see upper 50s to around 60 with that east wind continuing. 13 on your side forecast. Drying out Wednesday, and then we'll warm up back into the 70s everywhere. Mid-70s Thursday and Friday for those high school football games. It'll be dry early on Saturday, but south to the south we'll start to see some showers and then more widespread rain, mainly from Grand Rapids south through Monday before we return to dry weather on the first day of October. We'll keep monitoring those rainfall totals in Muskegon County.
All right. Thank you, George.
It has been a damp day here in West Michigan, and it's been a flooding day in portions of Muskegon County. When it rains, it pours. We have more rain on the way this evening. 13 weather ball is blinking bright with the rain continuing in sight. It'll become lighter overnight. It's also red. That means warmer weather ahead next few days. Instead of the 60s, will be the 70s. Going to give you a yellow paw this evening for Xena as the rain continues up until about 2 a.m. and then a green paw in the morning as you head out the door. Latest eyes are on the latest tropical storm. This is Helene, and it is located south of the western tip of Cuba by about 150 miles, and it has a 50 mile per hour wind with gusts to 65 miles an hour. Already hurricane warnings have been issued from Anclote River all the way back to Mexico Beach, and tropical storm watches on the Atlantic side of Florida and Georgia, with a storm surge warning now all the way from Flamingo up to Indian Pass. It could be up to 15-foot storm surge and up to 12 inches of rain. Already flood watches have been issued there. This is through 8 o'clock on the 25th. You can see the storm starting to bring those strong tropical storm force winds right around 2 a.m. on Thursday, and with 90 mile per hour winds right around the center, and it's expected to become a Category 3, making landfall here in the portions of northern Florida, and then it weakens rapidly as a tropical storm right over Atlanta. And as that heads up into Kentucky and southern Illinois and Indiana, we're going to start to see some of the high clouds first, and then we'll see some rain showers move in during the day on a Thursday. We're tracking these showers. There's also a rumble of thunder, it looks like, here in the past hour. Past half hour just northeast of Holland, and there are more active storms moving away from us down toward the cold water into northwestern Indiana, all because of that low pressure system lifting off to the north and east. Today, temperatures have been the 60s for the most part. We're going to be warming up into the 70s, and as you can see later on tonight, that rain will come to an end. Lots of sunshine here tomorrow, and then we'll stay dry despite some high clouds coming in from Helene during the day on Thursday and Friday. It'll be late in the day on Saturday before we see some of these showers come in. It'll be from Grand Rapids south, so if you're traveling northward, you have a better chance of seeing sunshine and dry weather all weekend long. In terms of rainfall, we may see another 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch between now and daybreak, with the exception of northern Muskegon County, where you could see another inch or so. And then here comes that light rain on Sunday and Monday, perhaps another 1/4 to 1/2 an inch of rain. We could certainly use more. Maybe not in Muskegon County. As far as the long-range outlook, this is through October 2nd through the 8th. Much of the country still seeing warmer than average temperatures for this time of year, and we have a pretty high chance of seeing less precipitation also during that 7-day period. So for tonight, we are looking at a flood warning now for portions of just north of the city of Muskegon. Muskegon County itself has that flood advisory, with the rain tapering off later tonight. Mid-50s north, upper 50s from Muskegon down through South Haven. 55 to maybe as warm as 57 in the northern part of our viewing area with lighter rain, and here in the greater Grand Rapids area, we're looking at that light rain as well. Upper 50s to maybe near 60 for your overnight lows. 13 on your side forecast. Morning clouds, afternoon sun tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine on Thursdays. We jump into the low 70s tomorrow, mid 70s Thursday and Friday. All 3 of those days will be dry. And then off to the south on Saturday, that's the 40% part of our viewing area. There could be some showers, and then spreading a little bit further north on Sunday and Monday, and then back to some dry weather Tuesday through most of the rest of next week. All of those readings, guys, are warmer than our average high.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, George.
George, dry out on the weather deck right now, but we just saw Jeremiah Brown a couple of minutes ago in Muskegon. It's still coming down there.
It has been pouring most of the afternoon with record rainfall in Muskegon. Unbelievable how much can come out of just one storm system. When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, indeed.
You know, we don't have any rain for 2 weeks, and then why don't we just get it all in one afternoon? That's just crazy. But the rain continues, and the 13 weather ball tonight remains blinking bright for the most part, and that means more rain in sight. It's also red. A little bit warmer weather ahead. Highs today generally in the 60s west of Grand Rapids, 70 plus to the east where the rain was not quite as heavy. 64 for a high in Muskegon. And here in Grand Rapids, we forecast 68, came within our target range. We're back on track, hopefully get another long streak going. But you can see where the bullseye is over Muskegon County, where there are flood warnings in effect all the way up into Oceana, portions of Newaygo County into Mason and Lake counties. 3.12 now being reported at the airport in Muskegon. I think that's the most in one day since way back in May of 2020. And of course, now you are above average for rainfall. You are the only folks that have more rain, and it all came in one afternoon. All other areas running an inch or two below average, including up into the upper peninsula. So we definitely need more rain, and we'll have some more rain chances in our area. We have a low pressure system right there that's coming up overhead. There's been some rumbles of thunder and some active weather down along the Michigan-Indiana border, but none of that is going to be heading in our direction. We've just got more rain showers on the way. Those storms will be heading over toward Jackson and maybe up into a southern part of our viewing area. And all of that will rotate through, and by tomorrow morning, we'll have mainly cloudy skies. So a cloudy start to the day. Roads should have dried out. Still maybe some ponding of water up here in Muskegon County. Some of the back roads there, and then the sun comes out tomorrow afternoon, and that's why we warm up and dry out. Our dew points will be dropping, and then a lot of sunshine expected during the day on Thursday as well, before some high clouds come in the afternoon. So will be a dry day on Wednesday, dry day on Thursday, a lot of high clouds still on Friday, but dry, and then what is left of Helene moving into the northeastern Gulf of Mexico will spread some showers, generally I-96 southward during the day, and then maybe a little bit higher chance during the day on Sunday. And we're talking a rainfall all the way through Monday as well. I think most of the rain from Helene will come on Monday. Another third of an inch or so just after midnight. So the 3 days that we'll see rain will be mainly Saturday afternoon, a little bit less Sunday, and especially on Monday. Dew points are starting to go up again later on this weekend with the chances for rain, but in the meantime, they're going to drop like a rock heading into October. So for tonight, we have that flood advisory in effect until very late tonight, but tomorrow, just morning clouds, afternoon sunshine, upper 60s to low 70s. That's warmer than you were today. Around 70 to 72 to the north with morning clouds and afternoon sun. Here in the greater Grand Rapids area, we're looking at low 70s with conditions drying out. 13 on your side forecast. Average high of 71, and over the next 7 days will be warmer than that, with dry conditions all the way through Friday. 40% of the area seeing that rain to the south on Saturday, 60% on Sunday into Monday, and then the first day of October, Juliet, will be sunny and dry.